Hi, everyone. It's Rebecca Imholtz with the Mount Pleasant Chamber of Commerce. I hope that everyone is doing well on this Monday and that you enjoyed your weekend. I want to welcome you to Monday with the Mayor, and I want to welcome Shane Griffin, the President of the Mount Pleasant Chamber of Commerce. Hello, Shane.
I'm here. Sorry, had to get my Dodger hat on.
I didn't give you much of a introduction there, so that's my fault.
That's okay. We are one win away from being World Series champions. I actually should have been celebrating a World Series championship last night, but of course, 2 nights ago, we blew the game in the last inning. We were 1 strike away from winning that game and ended up giving up 2 runs on a costly catching error. And that's how it goes. But we play again tomorrow, game 6 of the World Series. And I'm looking for my first Dodgers World Championship since 1988 when I was, 15 years old. So long time coming. We'll see how it goes. Welcome to Dodger Talk.
Well, good luck.
Dodger Talk here on the Mount Pleasant Chamber of Commerce page here. Rebecca, thanks for all that you do. We appreciate your efforts in helping us put this together and also all of our other events. It's been a long year. It's been an interesting year to say the least, and we appreciate all of your efforts in helping us achieve our goals here at the Mount Pleasant Chamber of Commerce. We really appreciate you.
Very welcome.
At this time, I'll welcome on Lauren Sims from the town of Mount Pleasant. Hey, Lauren, how are you?
Hey, Shane. I thought about you. I don't follow baseball, but I'm semi-tracking this year because my cousin is a diehard Tampa fan and you are a diehard Dodgers fan. So I'm kind of caught in the middle here. I'm tracking it. I wasn't sure that you were going to be at work today even. I don't know how you're focusing. So
well, I tell you what.
Here.
Yeah, my father called me on Sunday morning and asked me if I was okay after what happened Saturday night. So,
No.
Because I mean, I'm in full Dodger garb. I'm on the edge of my seat, 1 strike away from going up 3-1. And then if you didn't see it, for those that care or don't care, it was just a terrible play if you're a Dodger fan. It's one of the most unbelievable endings in baseball history. And I'm just sitting there staring at the television. Like,
What is happening?
Did that just happen? And then my hands went to my face and I sat in that position for about 5 minutes and my wife walked over to me. She was on the couch watching the game and I was in another chair and she walked over and patted me on the back and she goes, "Are you going to be okay?" So yeah, it was rough, but enough of that. So I appreciate the brevity on that. But when your favorite team is 1 win away from winning the World Series for the first time in 32 years, you're just a little excited about it. So
I'm here for it. We need something to be excited for, to cheer for this year.
absolutely. Well, Lauren, it's always good to see you. We thank you very much for your time. Unfortunately, the mayor will not be able to join us today. He had a last-minute conflict, and we do have some information that we want to get out to our members. So, Lauren, thank you very much for making the time. First of all, I'll start with, as everybody knows, next Tuesday is Election Day, and Town Hall is a voting place. So if you've got business, right, Lauren, with the town,
Yeah.
you need to be sure to do it either the day before or the day after Election Day, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I would definitely encourage you to do that. If you need to come into town hall for any reason, our forward-facing staff will be here, but the majority of staff have been directed to telework just because we do anticipate large crowds on election day. Obviously, our EOC is used as a polling location, so there will be quite a few people down in the lobby all day. So if you need to come to town hall, I think the parking lot's going to be loaded, so come either that Monday or wait until Wednesday to come and see us. Mondays will be a busy day as well here too. So it'll be a busy week next week at Town Hall.
Yeah, so Monday you've got a full day of committee meetings and lots of town work to take care of. Of course, the town is getting back up and running to somewhat full speed. And so given that Election Day is on Tuesday, you're going to compress all those committee meetings into Monday, right?
That's exactly right. So really, since we have started back with normal committee meetings, there was a lot of things that if they weren't critical, we pushed them off, or if they had a heavy public input, again, we pushed them off because we knew that folks just weren't tuning into all the virtual committee meetings at the height of COVID. And so we've had a lot of work to do the past couple of months. And generally our committees of council, which is where all the work gets done at the town, it's been 2 full days of committee meetings each month. And so This month, understanding that obviously the Tuesday was election day, we realized we had to compress everything into that Monday. So it is going to be one very long, full day of committees on Monday. So if you're emailing any staff at Town Hall, and they may not be necessarily as quick to respond to you Monday, it's we're all in committee meetings trying to get as much work done and ready for the council meeting the week following. So.
Well, thanks for that update. And on that topic regarding the committees, the Economic Development Committee, I wanted to get an update from you. I know Kathy Landing has been working very hard in cooperation with CRDA and in Charleston County to really talk up the business environment of Mount Pleasant and looking to fill some of the vacancies that are in the town of Mount Pleasant and just put Mount Pleasant, I shouldn't say on the map, but really kind of give Mount Pleasant an opportunity to talk to folks and say, hey, look, we understand there are some challenges, but we do have some opportunities here in the town of Mount Pleasant, and we would love for your business to consider Mount Pleasant. Talk a little bit about what Councilwoman Landing is doing with the Economic Development Committee.
Yeah, absolutely. So this was an issue that came out of the committee last month, and the committee members were very adamant that they wanted us to take a more aggressive approach about recruiting businesses to Mount Pleasant. Typically, when you talk about recruitment, you're thinking one of two pools. You're either thinking of, an economic development, true economic development, bringing in at least a third of revenue from outside the Tri-County area. Something like that fits within like the larger CRDA strategy. Or you're thinking something that is, true local business, something that's a community-based, professional-based. It's going to be really most heavily used by the folks who live in the community. And the committee was very adamant that there needed to be a healthy balance of both, that both serve their purpose. Certainly right now, we are participating in the buy local season with Low Country Local First, because we saw that, where we really needed to focus our efforts, particularly during the height of COVID, was on those local businesses, preserving what makes Mount Pleasant business community so unique. And so one of the things that they had us do was to put together an inventory of vacant retail and general business spaces. There's a lot of conversation kind of going on out in the world right now about what does the future of the work life look like in a post-COVID world. And we're seeing that some of these places that previously may have been looking for Class A office space or a large number of square footage, instead they're opting to go into shopping centers or things that were formerly retail, really because it's a cost savings to them, and understanding that the likelihood that everyone will be back in the office at the same time moving forward is probably not going to happen. And so they're looking for smaller square footage and kind of infill spaces where you can get other services, food, mailing locations, things of that nature within walking distance. So we got together with all of our shopping centers in the area, and we asked for their vacancies, and then found some really kind of unique properties that we thought fit that list of criteria as well, put that together. And we sent that to the CRDA and Charleston County Economic Development. We'll be sending it to some commercial realtors here so that they know when they get paired up with a client who's looking for something a little bit different, or looking to either relocate or expand, that they're considering Mount Pleasant first and foremost. But Chairwoman Kathy Landing has been amazing in getting these meetings going with the Regional Development Alliance and Charleston County to talk about some options of different businesses to bring to Mount Pleasant. Part of the regional strategy focuses on things like manufacturing and whatnot, things that Mount Pleasant just doesn't have the space to do. But what we do have the space to do is technology and medical campuses and things of that, professional services. And we feel like we have a whole lot to offer in that area. And so she's been really great in leading these conversations, looking at some bigger picture items and what's unique to the area as a whole. Because we know that a lot of times when businesses choose to relocate, it's because they want to live in the community that they work. And we feel like we've got a whole lot to offer when it comes to wanting to live in a community. Certainly the quality of life here in Mount Pleasant is just unparalleled. So she's been having great conversations. I've been very happy to be a part of those and just listen to all of her great ideas. And I look forward to seeing a lot of these things come to fruition in the next coming months. But I figured I'd pass that along just because to me it's a good sign of what all is going on, that You have a council that is committed to the business community. You have certainly an amazing champion in Kathy Landing and wanting to recruit new businesses and support existing. She was at our ribbon cutting last week. And so just want to pass the word out there that the town as a whole is doing what we can to support the businesses, and you've got an elected body who's really willing to step up to the plate for you.
And I'll second that. When we are with you at the ribbon cuttings, we've had a number of council members that do show up. They're very pro-business. So I think that is a big message to send to our members, is that we have a council and a mayor that have businesses backs. So
Absolutely.
That's some great feedback about what's kind of going on behind the scenes in regards to economic development. Well, let's wrap it up with one more thought, one more discussion item. The farmers market is tomorrow. It's the final one, and of course the time. I say this all the time. The days are long, but boy, time flies.
It really does. Yeah.
I saw the chamber had a post on Twitter that I commented on, that we sent a picture up of the last in-person event that we had, which was at an assisted living facility in Mount Pleasant. The name escapes me at this moment, but it was back in February, and that felt like 100 years ago. I saw the picture.
Oh my gosh, no kidding.
Yeah, that was only 7 or 8 months ago, but it felt like forever ago. But anyway, it's good to be able to get back out now and to see folks in person. And our members, and really anybody has an opportunity tomorrow to see the mayor at the final farmers market from 3:30 to 4:30. I understand that he was there last week and had some great conversations and some very good feedback, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We had a number of people stop by the table. We've always got a staff member there with him, just kind of jot down notes and if there's any follow-up items. But some folks stopped by and they just had great conversations about really anything and everything. And that's what I love about this program. And Mayor Haynie's approach to his position is, what other mayor just goes and sits at a farmer's market and says, come and talk to me about whatever you want to talk about. A lot of places you got to call and schedule an appointment at town hall and whatnot. So I love it. It's great. And it makes him very approachable. We had some school-age children come up and introduce themselves to him. And then we had folks who had just moved here, folks who were visiting, longtime residents. So it was just such a great mixture. And like I said, the conversations were incredible. It's a great way for him to get feedback on things that are going on in the community and just to keep a pulse on everything that's happening. So 3:30 to 4:30 will be your last chance this season to meet the mayor at the market. And he does certainly love to offer other opportunities throughout the year. And I hope that we'll be able to get back to some of those things like Mayor's Music and Art Program, something that we normally see during the winter. So hopefully our numbers will stay low and we'll be able to open those programs back up as well. So anyways, come buy some local produce, your last chance for kettle corn if you're a junkie like my family, and chat with Mayor Haynie.
Yeah, my alter ego, Fat Shane, he loves anything that's bad for you, but especially the kettle corn that's there at the farmer's market.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's always good to get back in person. We absolutely are looking forward to being back in person tomorrow. So for those of you that are watching right now or before tomorrow, Tuesday, October 27th, we have a Before 9 coffee in person happening at Spring Hill Suites by Marriott, the pool deck and balcony. It's at 245 McGrath Darby, one of the newer Rains Hospitality properties here in Mount Pleasant. And the event is presented by Elements Massage. 7:30 to 9. We're back to our regular format when it comes to Before 9. This is a drop-in, so feel free to register first because we will have a limited number of people allowed. So 7:30 to 9, you must register first to attend. We will be practicing social distancing. Face masks are required. So our number one goal is to keep our members safe, but we also recognize that folks want to get out and make connections again in person. So we're giving you that opportunity tomorrow morning, Tuesday, October 27th at the Spring Hill Suites by Marriott pool deck and balcony. Obviously, we'll be outside as well. So masks, social distancing, and outside, and a limited number of people. So we feel like we're doing it the right way. And as I've said before, kind of going into the shallow end before we dive into the deep end. And then our second in-person event will be an after hours on Wednesday, November the 11th at Hilton Garden Inn. That's also going to be outside on the pool deck, social distancing, face masks, limited number of people. That'll be from 4 to 7. Again, you can just visit our website for those that are watching to see all of our events on the calendar there, mountpleasantchamber.org. That's mountpleasantchamber.org. I'm also very excited to announce that our board did vote in favor of an in-person lunch coming up in the early part of December. We are working on the date, but that's going to happen at the Omar Shrine. That, for me, was a goal to get back in person for December so that we could recognize all of our officers, all of our committee chairs, all of our committee members, and of course do our election for next year and recognize our new incoming president, Mr. Eddie Phipps, and also recognize our incoming president-elect, Ms. Jennifer Maxwell. So that to me was very important, and I'm very happy that the board voted affirmatively to move forward with an in-person year-end luncheon in December at the Omar Shrine. So as you can see there, we have a lot of things happening in person, but we're doing it strategically, and we're doing it smart, and we're doing it safely, because we recognize that this is still a very challenging time, but also too, people are ready, much like me, to do business and get back in person and see each other. So just wanted to, I wanted to extend those along as well. Lauren, any parting words or thoughts before I let you go here? We appreciate your time today.
Yeah, no, I think that's everything for me. I'm excited about the in-person events and ready to see some folks as well. So I'm congratulations on being able to get those back up and running, and I can't wait to hear how they go.
Absolutely. And thanks also to Rebecca Imholtz for helping us put all of this together behind the scenes. So as I like to say, be safe, stay healthy, and keep moving forward. And as the mayor likes to say, stay positive and test negative. Lauren, thanks a lot for your time. And oh, by the way, we're going to take next week off. Lauren, I made an executive decision. I know you guys are in a full committee day on Monday, and then the next day, Tuesday, is election day. So we will take the week off next week, and we'll come back with Monday with the mayor the week after election week. So until then, Lauren, it's always good to see you. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep, sounds good. And go Dodgers.
Yes, go Dodgers. Yes, go Dodgers. Here we go. See you later, Lauren.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.